My name is Aida Fatika Sari, and I'm from Critical Speech 109. So today I want to deliver the reason why uh, using uniform is mandatory for university students. So we would like to acknowledge that university students should wear uniform because it's more neater and more organized for university students. So most university students in the world do not wear uniforms, right? Because we assume that university students are different from school students. Students, university students are adults and who don't need to adjust their way of dressing. When students don't wear uniform, it is considered that they are not monotones in appearance and are free to express their feelings, express themselves according to their personality. And there is no need to buy uniform, which maybe can be much more expensive than when they were in school. However, there are some universities that require their students to wear uniform because they have their own rules. And usually, universities that require that use uniform are universities that involve profession that will be involved later, such as nurses and midwives. So, actually, why um, why the use of uniform is mandatory for university students? The use of uniform is considered to increase cohesiveness and minimize social inequality and differences in social status between students' university. So there's no need to bother in choosing clothes to use for college. By wearing uniforms, we also can avoid a very high social inequality among students. So by avoiding social inequality, students regardless of social class can study more comfortable without having been confused about their clothes, feel jealous of their friends, or feel inferior or sometimes feel insecure, and the use of uniform also increases the disciplinary and sense of professionalism for university students. Isn't wearing a uniform not as bad as we think? And for example, there are several countries in the world that require university students to wear uniform, and usually it came from Asia. For example, it's Thailand. So in Thailand, the use of uniform is mandatory even for university students. This is a good thing in adding a sense of comfort and learning. The students become more comfortable in studying because they don't have to worry about all kind of clothes. And this is also greatly improves the reflection of discipline and professionalism in taking lectures. And by using this uniform, it also increases the sense of unity that arises in university students and avoiding, and the more important, we also can avoiding the cases of bullying. Like we can see in Europe or America, it is not mandatory for university students or even since their junior high school to senior high school, and many students are not required to wear a uniform because according to them, uniform are form of operation and coercion. So they do not require to use any uniform. And however, what often happens is that there are many cases of bullying to people who don't have a good enough clothes to go to school, and those with and usually those with weak economic abilities become more easily oppressed or get bullied by those who are rich, and this is of course can disturbing the learning process. And in addition, this is also increases competition cases interesting, which of course can result in discomforting of learning. And therefore, a uniform should be mandatory for students at universities, uh, like avoiding social inequality, forming a professionalism, building a sense of unity, and avoiding bullying, and forming like disciplinism, and we also can providing a sense of comfort while studying at the university can be the reason to effort to improve the quality of learning among students. So using uniform for as university students is not that bad as we think, because it's can uh, be as a student university is it can be more like professional and disciplined, and also finding the cases of bullying, and all of the university student all the same, and there is no economic gap between the students, and also it's a good choice or good decision if uniforms should be mandatory for students at university. So that's all of my opinion about uniform and university students. Thank you.